Free audio post-production by alphonic.com.
I know how to edit because I've been doing this a lot.
Yeah, you're the man. You are the man.
Thank you so much. I
That
appreciate
video, that video last year was, woo.
Yeah, you have to. You have to. I'm gonna repost.
And your
it.
energy is everything. So I'm super excited.
Yes. So I'm definitely gonna get the footage. I'm definitely gonna record. I definitely want to meet the person who's been there the longest because I feel I'm biased. I missed 1 year. I missed 06 because that was the year after Katrina, and you guys went to Houston. I didn't go to Houston.
Went to Houston.
And then 20
And we're going to Houston this year.
And exactly, I think 2021.
Next weekend.
I was there, but they didn't have it was virtual. But I still went to Essence. I still went by Metro.
Yes.
So 2021. So this is like my 25th year. So I missed 2 on paper, but I don't think someone has beat my record. But I'm looking to find the super fan. The super fan of the all-white Keshia Walker, super fan of the all-white party. It's amazing because I think I have, but I'm biased though because I come every year, so don't mind me. But now that I'm having to interview people, I want to find the second greatest patron. Because
2020 was when we were shut down and we didn't have it at all. That was the only one we haven't had. And then in 21, we had one. Essence was supposed to be in person. They decided last minute to go virtual.
Yeah.
So we actually ended up having one. We had it in person, and and people still come. We still had 1,600 people when Essence was virtual.
Gotcha. Because I had went,
and that's been my smallest crowd today. Is that the year that Essence was virtual, but people still came out, and we had we did a whole weekend, and we had an amazing time. We did Friday, Saturday, and Sunday that year.
How many people does Club Metro hold legally?
So they're inside, there are 3 rooms and a total of 6 levels. So legally, you could do about 3,200 across the 3 rooms. That's a little over 1,000 per room, upstairs and downstairs.
And for the past 25, well, you only been in Metro for what, 15 years you've been at Club Metro?
So we've been in Metro. We moved from the W. We started off at the Ritz-Carlton on Canal. And that was when we had Tom Joyner and Magic Johnson.
Yep.
And then we moved to the W on Poydras. And we left the W. That had to be, and Idris Elba actually DJ'd that last event that we had at the W.
Yeah.
So that had to be 2007, 6, 7. So we've been at Metro 20 years.
20 years. And every year it's sold out. Do you actually know by what month you guys sold out for? Because I know tickets go on sale around March, like right after Easter. I see the emails. But by July,
so I wish we were sold out. Sections wise, we're sold out. So all 3 rooms on all the floors, we are out of VIP sections. We still have lots of tickets available. This year right now is trending similar to what we did during the pandemic. And so I'm hoping it's going to pick up, now that the Memorial Day has passed, kids are out of school and college. And so I'm hoping it's going to pick up, they were supposed to be making a few more announcements on talent, but I think there are a lot of challenges this year that we haven't had in the past. Flights have always been high, but this year they're even more astronomical, because of our Orange Man and the issues with the gas prices. And so I know a lot of people, somebody called me yesterday, they're bringing a Greyhound, they bought out a Greyhound bus, and they're bringing a Greyhound bus to New Orleans, and they get in late Friday night so they can be at the all-white affair. They were like, it was much cheaper than all of them trying to fly. They didn't want to drive because they want to party, drink, and have a good time as they come down. So literally people are coming, train, car, Greyhound bus. I hate we don't have a relationship with Amtrak anymore. We used to and we did a contest with Amtrak for a couple of years, and we brought people to New Orleans, and they got a chance to come to all our events, VIP at the all-white affair. We brought them from Chicago. We brought them from Birmingham, Atlanta. We brought them from Houston and Dallas. But the leadership at Amtrak changed. I tell people, try the trains. Trains are an amazing experience, great time. You can literally see the country from the railroad side of the system and the tracks, and it's beautiful. And you get a chance to relax, drink, eat, sleep. and and it brings you right into downtown New Orleans, and it drops you off right there at Loyola. So I tell people consider Amtrak as an option to come into town from wherever you are in the country, especially if you've got a couple days on both ends. And with the 4th being on a Saturday this year, we're excited. I tell people now to wait until the week of Essence to get your hotel rooms, because hotel rooms right now is still very high because Essence still has the block on rooms at the hotel. So the hotel rooms, if you're not going through Essence, you're getting the 10%, 15% of rooms that are sold, within their inventory, and they're very high. At the week before, 2 weeks max, rooms get released by Essence, and the room prices come down tremendously. And you can find great rooms at great prices at great properties. And a lot of people don't drive, of course, and that 3 or 4 of them will drive down. And I'm blessed that some people come and only come for the all white affair. The rest of the time they just hang out on Bourbon Street in their suites at their hotels, and it's a reunion. As we were talking about, people have told me they've met their husbands, wives. I've met kids that they produced after the all white affair. So it is definitely an experience, and it's always some of the most first class people, literally from around the world. And we've had guests from Switzerland, Zurich, London, Africa, Germany. I mean, they come in from all over the world, Korea,
Thailand.
It's just amazing. And I think every continent, with the exception of Antarctica, is represented during the all white affair, or has been over the years. And we've had some of the biggest names in entertainment, music, big and small screens, grace our stages, come around into the building. And so we're super excited about this year.
Perfect. Quick question. What do you think is the secret sauce? I know you probably ain't going to tell us on camera, but what is the secret ingredient that makes your white party the best ever, every year? Hands down, every year is repeated.
Oh, no question. It's the people. It is absolutely the people. And, I have guests who send me videos, photos, getting their custom wear attire ready for the weekend. And they start right after the year prior. It's some of the most gorgeous men and the most beautiful women that you'll see anywhere in the country. And like I said, it's such a sexy experience. And people still like going out, having a good time, not worried about who's next to them, don't want to see, not seeing their kids, in the party with them, not worrying about a fight breaking out, someone shooting, anything like that. We have a good time, and we go 7 full hours. We start at 3 p.m. Doors open a few minutes after 3, and we go until 10 o'clock every year. And people like 7 hours. I'm like, it's 7 hours. And we have people come before the concert, and some people miss the concert and stay through the concert. I've had people who said we're selling tickets in the party to other people because they decided they didn't want to go to the concert anymore and wanted to stay. So like I said, it's an exciting experience. We have amazing brand partners that continue to support every year. Shout out to the number 1 selling vodka, international vodka in the world, Smirnoff. It's run by an amazing woman of color, a Black woman magic female. And they continue to support. And Metro always looks out for whatever brands we bring to the table to be a part of the experience. They do a great job managing the number of guests that we have coming in and out. We have guests that hang out in the courtyard and don't ever go in. So we put tables and chairs out in the courtyard area. We have a bar out there. So we try every year to try and accommodate. I think the best thing we've done recently is allowing our VIP customers to come to Will Call on this year, Friday, July 3rd or Saturday, July 4th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. We'll scan your ticket and you'll get a VIP band, so you don't have to wait for the scanning to take place on site. We'll have a line exclusively for those guests who already have their wristbands, and you literally just walk right in. So it expedited the process, especially with the heat of New Orleans. And, we also are blessed that, a lot of times in most events you go to, people don't show up for an hour, 2 hours into the event. People are in line waiting at 3 o'clock to come in. I think our second secret sauce are our DJs. we have some of the best DJs literally from around the country. And these are some of my favorite DJs that I work with year round. We've got Mark the Spot coming in from LA. We've got DJ E-Class, a New Orleans native but lives in Atlanta. We've got DJ No, another New Orleans native who lives in Atlanta. We've got Rod Smooth, a true New Orleans native, lives in New Orleans right now.
Yeah.
We have DJ Tay-Rock, he's out of Atlanta. Yeah. We have DJ John Quick from New York. And this year we're adding DJ Sean Nice out of Charlotte. And Sean has been in my rotation all the way back to Seattle days. And he's like, Keshia, I want to come to New Orleans. What do we need to do to make it happen? And he is an amazing DJ. So you get 3 entirely different rooms at Metro inside with different music experiences. And it's from 3 p.m. until 10 p.m. And they all deliver. And it's a good time. And then we wrap up with the Zulus and our second line band every year. And people love it. So get your towels, handkerchiefs ready, your umbrellas, or all 3. And they always close out. And it gives people a chance to experience Mardi Gras and the history of Blacks with Mardi Gras during the end of our event. And then I'm going to announce, because we have not made it public yet, but just want to let everybody know, I confirmed late yesterday Raheem Devon to be our host this year.
Oh, wow.
He is celebrating the 20th year of his amazing album. And he's on tour around the country right now, and he will be in New Orleans, and he's one of DC's finest. And a proud HBCU graduate, just like I am. He's Coppin State. I am FAMU. So I'm super excited to have him in the building. And he knows I love him because he's this new day love crooner that appeals to both men and women. He's got swag, he's got sex appeal, and he's real. And he's one of the best underground grassroots R&B singers out. And he's always handled his business the right way. We did an event with him 2 years ago on Sunday in New Orleans. So I'm excited to have him on Saturday for the All White Affair.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. One thing you said that I like the most is about the Zulu band. A lot of people don't realize you tie Mardi Gras, you give a piece of Mardi Gras, you give a piece of Second Line, Super Sunday, all in your party. They don't get to see that because it's just they miss that because they're having a great time. Their brain's not really focused on that. But the Zulu band, if you guys don't know, Zulu band performs every year for Mardi Gras, Second Line, Super Sundays, and they wear the costumes, the feathers, the Indians, the flag boys. And it's just an amazing thing to see an entire band playing, walking through the club, like literally walking through the club with the trombones, the drums, and it's just an amazing thing to see in real life. You have to see it. Seeing it on video is okay, but being actually in a festival inside of a building is an amazing experience. And like I
people
said,
have been asking me to stream the party, and I've been thinking about it, but it's nothing like being there real time. And I tell people, if you can, because I saw people who tell me they've never been to New Orleans. I'm like, you've got to come one year and definitely come by and experience the All White Affair. If you don't do anything else that weekend, but there's so much culture, there's so much love, there's so much diversity of people. It's just the whole weekend is just a great experience. And it is one of my favorite events of the year, no question. And then we also give back. We have a nonprofit charity that we support called Love in Action. It was created right after Hurricane Katrina to help families in East New Orleans that were not getting the support from the federal government and the city to rebuild. And she's continued that work. She left corporate America. She continues to work. She offers food banks. She does health screenings, back to school supplies. She helps people to find jobs. She's an amazing woman. And unfortunately, she lost her building. So she now does it all out of her home and out of her garage. But I mean, just unbelievable. So we make a financial donation to her, and I hope she's going to be able to actually attend this year. Last year, her daughter came and accepted the check on our behalf. But we always give back in the community whenever we're in New Orleans too. So we will continue that thanks to our generous patrons and supporters. And I think two people was like, I want to be in Metro One. every single room has a unique experience and fun, and people have a great time, whether you're in Metro 3, Metro 2, or Metro 1. And we intentionally make sure that the Zulus, our second line bands, go through all three rooms. The last couple of years too, have also made sure that our celebrity talent visits all three rooms, so people get a chance to see them in the building. And so we're excited about, making sure that happens or continue to happen every year.
Perfect.
And what I love too is we normally always have some surprise celebrities. So waiting to see who calls, and wants to come through. We've had Neo take hosted, but we had Neo come show up. Gosh, it's been you name it. We've had all type of people come through, and that's another thing I'm very blessed about. D Nice has made multiple surprise appearances and is always family. So excited to see who comes through.
It's an amazing event. I just want to say, I've been fortunate enough to been to almost, I don't want to date myself, but over 20 of your all white parties. And every time I go, it gets better and better and better. I'm a little biased. I just love your party. I start planning my outfit from about March. Like, I go through different white outfits, I try them on, I'm like, and I'm like, okay, this is one. And then April comes, I switch it. I'm just curious to see who else feels the way I feel about getting dressed for your party, because it's a show. We need a red. We need a red runway for just just take some amazing pictures, because the crowd is beautiful. Everybody's mature. Everybody's looking A1 class. So I just want to capture that moment one time, because you know what? A lot of guys
I'd love to see people on the white carpet.
We don't get dressed that much.
Stand outside and just watch them walk the carpet. And a lot of times I'll have an outfit I don't even get a chance to change. Because it's so much going on, and I'm all about making sure our guests have a good experience. And if for some reason there's a challenge, we get it addressed quickly so they can have a good time at the event. They have amazing VIP servers. The bartending staff is great. The management continues to work with us. So we used to be able to shut the street down, and Essence stopped us from getting the permit to shut the street down. But we still have food trucks outside because people want to eat.
Yeah.
So we make sure we have food trucks. We try to do frozen drinks and beverages that this runoff was sponsoring for us, and unfortunately, Essence shut that down as well. But we still want to make sure that we have a full and total experience for our guests, and that they have a good time.
Amazing. I don't want to just shine a light only on Saturday, which is like the greatest show on earth by far. There's nothing comparing Keshia Walker's Insight Marketing All White Party, the 27th anniversary this year, and it's July 4th. So there's no excuse. You're off. It's a holiday. There's no excuse. There's no work. It's a straight party from 3 to 10 p.m. This is a fact. But you also do a party on Friday to kick off Essence that I want to go to, the HBCU. Right?
Oh, yeah. And you do not have to be an alum of an HBCU to attend. And it is an amazing Black-owned venue. It's 3 levels. There's an indoor pool. We have the patio open, so those cigar connoisseurs can smoke cigars and enjoy themselves. They have electric hookahs. And I mean, it is the experience.
Yes.
And we started bringing hosts in from HBCUs. This will be our 8th year. We started bringing hosts in from HBCUs about 5 years ago. So, we've had Shannon Sharp. We've had Maurice Johnson from Beyond the Gates. We've had Lance Gross from Howard University. So, trying to figure out who we're going to do this year. Waiting to see who's going to be in New Orleans. It seems like, unfortunately, because a talent was announced so late this year, that a lot of people are still waiting to negotiate contracts to get to come to New Orleans. So we hope to have another celebrity host. But what we found out too, because a year after Shannon Sharp, we did not have a host, and people still came out and still enjoyed it. We got 3 HBCU alumni DJs, E-Class from Grambling University. We got DJ Skills from St. Augustine. And we have IE out of Jackson State University.
Yeah.
And they rock the party. Same thing. We open doors at 3 and we go until 9 o'clock. And we have to put people out at 9 o'clock. The last couple of years we've gone over, but they've got Cardi B Friday night. So I know they are not going to let us stay over 9 o'clock this year. But normally we go until 9:30, 10ish. And they've opened this outdoor. They've got this garden now at Empire. So they've got a whole new experience. It's all open air outdoors, but it's super sexy. 2 Black men, brothers, natives of New Orleans, own the building and the venue, and it's an amazing experience. And we love going back there again and again every year.
Perfect. HBCU Empire.
Yeah, the HBCU Alumni Reunion makes a good partnership with LK, Larry King, LK Production. He's a proud North Carolina A&T graduate, and I am a proud graduate of FAMU. So when we started that event as well at the W, and we moved it from the W to Empire, and luckily did not miss a beat. And the crowd gets larger and larger every year. And I'd say it's a 50-50 mix of those who graduated or attended HBCUs and those who never been to HBCU at all. But people who didn't go to HBCUs, no, we know how to party and have a good time. And we will always welcome you for some great drinks, some great people, and some absolutely good times. And again, great staff there at Empire, beautiful VIP servers, the bar. We have food trucks outside as well at Empire. So if people want to eat coming and or going. We have multiple line options, so people don't have to wait a long time outside in the heat. And we try and get you in expeditiously as possible. So we are excited about this year and Friday, July 3rd, 3 to 9 p.m.
Be there. This is going to be a very packed weekend. You get your rest. Because mind you, July 4th, I'm going to say one more time, it's on a Saturday. There's no excuse. There's no excuse.
Yes. Now, you probably don't know, Greg, but I do an invitation-only event too every year called the Women in Blanc Honors Brunch. And it's also the 8th annual year for it. And we honor 7 women, amazing women who have been killing the game in their respective industries. And it's invitation only on Saturday before the all-white affair. It's called Women in Blanc Honors Brunch. It's 11 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. And women can RSVP for attendance. We have open bar and cocktails complimentive. The number 1 vodka in the world again, Smirnoff. And Smirnoff is also their presenting partner for the entire weekend. So we appreciate the support, and we create all kinds of amazing cocktails for any taste bud with Smirnoff during the weekend that will be featured. And we've got some amazing women that we're going to celebrate and salute this year, and we'll be announcing them in about a week.
Gotcha.
And then women will be able to, and normally men don't come, but we will never turn a man away, especially if they are connected in some form to one of the 7 women that are being honored. We'd love to have them, but we've honored Tabitha Brown in the past, and Swin Cash, and we've had some amazing women. The former mayor of New Orleans. So every year we bring some of the amazing MC Light, Kim Whitley.
Wow.
So we always honor some amazing women that, like I said, that continue to elevate the game and the business world, business, tech, music, public service. So we will be back again, excited to announce our next and our 2026 honorees.
And they could RSVP for this event?
They can.
Yep. Do you know what the RSVP?
The website is womeninblanc.
Okay.
.com.
Blanc.com. Okay. That's good to know. That's very, very good to know. So you give back, philanthropist, business entrepreneur. You do it all. How do you find time in a 24-hour day just to exhale? Or do you even exhale?
I'm very blessed. I used to have a 4th event that we hosted called Tech Her, and it was all around women in technology. Because I have a gaming company, and we use students' love of video gaming and esports to show them opportunities in technology. And so that was a 4th event that unfortunately we weren't able to host this year, again, with the climate and a lot of, especially women of color, losing their jobs at the C-suite level. And or their budgets, we weren't able to host that event. It's only on Friday, day before the HBCU Alumni Reunion. But I'm looking forward to bringing it back. We're going to host it in Atlanta during Atlanta Tech Week.
Okay.
But like I said, I think our supporters, and they come back every year. We have some of the same people who buy sections every single year. And like I said, they come back. They come with their friends, family members. They celebrate birthdays, anniversaries, reunions. So I am humbled and I am thankful because, those relationships help spread the word and continue to have guests come and support the events every year. And like I said, Essence is one of my favorite weekends. And I hope and pray it never goes away.
Never. Me too. This has been an amazing conversation with Keshia Walker, Insight Marketing CEO. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much for being on the show. Good luck to the Knicks. Oh, you're a Knicks fan now?
Good luck. Wednesday. Good luck.
You're a Knicks fan now? We'll take
East
you.
champions.
We'll take you. Come on. Let me ask.
Look, so for transparency, I've been a Lakers fan since 4, but we are not in the playoffs anymore. No. So I'm Team Knicks now.
Just come on the Knicks.
I've got a lot of friends and family from New York.
There you
go. New York always comes through on
always
Saturday
shows up.
White Affair.
Always.
So I get text messages from friends and supporters, and I get the Eastern Championship logo. I see T-shirt design. So listen,
Brooklyn shows out for your parties. I know at least 30
New York
people
does.
that buys tickets in advance for your all-white party. At least 30 people.
Yes.
Way before.
Tickets, sections.
Yes. New York definitely shows out. New York.
Yeah. Shout out to Kelly. Oh my God.
Yes.
My rock star Kelly.
Yes. Kelly's number one. Yes.
Yes.
She brings a lot of people too. Definitely.
Turns 60 looking like she's 25.
Yeah. She has that good skin.
Yes.
That Barbados.
She got that good all. But see, when you got positive energy, it keeps you healthy. And one quick message. If something doesn't feel right, go to the doctor. Do not put it off. I've lost several friends this year, and I talked to them, and they weren't feeling well, and something wasn't feeling right, and they kept trying to self-diagnose or say, oh, I'll be all right, and they're not here anymore. So put your health first. So you can be here to continue to celebrate life, celebrate, the hard work that you do and good times and family and friends. Please, put your health first. And I promise you, if you're healthy and happy, everything else will fall into place.
Amen. And that's how we're going to wrap it up on that note.
Yes.
See you July 4th weekend in New Orleans, baby.
Oh, yeah. Real quick, if you can purchase tickets on Eventbrite, but there are some very high fees that we don't control. It's run by Metro. If you didn't get your tickets in advance, we have group passes still on our website. It's Essence with the number 4 ESS4NCE of July.com. You can still get passes to event passes, or you can also purchase on site. We'll call Friday and Saturday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Metro. You can purchase tickets and avoid those Eventbrite fees. And so we'd love to have you in the building. And again, if you bought VIP tickets, don't forget, come to Metro Friday or Saturday, get your ticket scanned, and we'll get you a wristband so you can come right in on Saturday and have a great time.
The key word is 5 letters and give it an E.
Free audio post-production by alphonic.com.